Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview on a Tuesday, October 11th, 2016. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Great to be with you on a Tuesday morning from Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, cool weather, white sandy beaches, and a little chilly today, I have to say. It is absolutely gorgeous outside, early in the morning, currently 7:15 a.m., and it would be 19:15 on a Monday night on Wall Street. Because like I said, great to be with you. A lot to talk about today. Charts are looking interesting. However, we have another sleeper day for data. All right, traders, let's get started. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I am your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I'm happy to say I'm like over the 2-year mark that we've been doing this series, and it's great to be with you and great to be here, and I'm privileged to have this opportunity to be your moderator. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008 I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday to celebrate my retirement. Traders, I'm in my 9th year in Asia and I absolutely love it. The time zone is so great to trade Forex. It's just early in the morning for Asia, 1:30 in the afternoon for London Open, and 7:30, 8 o'clock at night for New York. And I do trade a different instrument in New York, my friends. I trade options in the New York session. I do not trade Forex. So, what do? I listen to fundamentals. I know what's going on around the world. You don't have to know all that, my friends. What you need to know is you need to know when data's coming out. Is it going to affect your trades? Whether you're in a position that's a free trade or you're not there yet or you're in a loss. And you need to just make sure that you protect yourself before this data gets released. And that's so, so important. So fundamentals is a key, especially today with the sentiment of the market. The Brexit issue in the UK, to me, is pretty bad. I think they're going to recover. I think they'll be fine in a year from now or a year and a half from now. But today, wait till you see this pound chart. It's not pretty. All right. So the other thing is I'm a technician. I love doing analysis on candlestick charts, price action, price structure, price failure, price levels. Forex repeats itself, and that's an advantage to us because when price gets to a level, we know it reacted in the past, and will most likely react again. So what we do is we take this and we come up with an analysis technically on the chart and a trade plan. So we take our fundamentals, we take our analysis on the candlestick chart, put it together, come up with a trade plan, enact the trade plan. What does that mean? Basically, I just put alerts on my charts, comes to my phone, comes to my iPad, and wherever I'm at, I'll get the alert that price has come to that area, and I need to get back to my desk and put together a possible entry. And that's basically how I trade, my friends. I use Fibonacci tool a lot. I use 3 exponential moving average, 10, a 55, and a 200. And I use pivot points. And again, price levels are so important. Always looking for a confluence when we want to do something, right? If we want to get into trade, we want price to pull back to a confluence of resistance and then sell it. And of course, if we're taking profit at support, we want a strong support area. We know it's going to bounce and we're going to get out of that trade. So that's just a little bit about how I trade. And we'll get more into it as we look at some charts. Let's take a look at the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex or any other financial markets. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head over to news and commentary. All right, what do we got today? India's off today. There's no trading in India today. And we have, Asia. There is just really slow data today, I have to be honest with you. The JPY had current account. It came out good. It came out at 2.0. They were expecting 1.5. So that was a good move here. We do have a A lot of medium impact. NAB business confidence out of Australia and home loans out of Australia. Wow, I just can't believe how quiet the calendar has been. It is really unbelievable. We have German zoo current conditions. Again, medium impact. We do have German zoo economic sentiment, and that is a high impact news event for today. And that is going to be 2 hours after the London Open. Traders, and that's it. We have FOMC Kashgri speaking today. I've never even heard that name before. I think I would know that. And that's it, folks. We have one high impact news event today. Not a lot, huh? Let's take a look at the markets. How the markets closed yesterday. The Dow 30 was up 0.49%. The S&P 500 was up 0.46%. The NASDAQ was up 0.69%. The small cap 2000 was up 1.29%. Let's take a look at what's happened over in the Eurozone. The DAX in the green at 1.27%. The FTSE up 0.75%. The CAC 40 up 1.06% out of Paris. And the Eurostoxx 50 was up 1.20%. So let's come on and take a look at what's going on in Asia. Now, all these markets are not open. And the Nikkei 225 is currently down 0.23%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is positive 0.27%. The China A50 closed yesterday positive 0.97%. The Hang Seng closed yesterday negative 0.42%. And the Kospi is currently trading as flat, all zeros across the board. I figured I'd throw this in. The stock exchange of Thailand is currently negative 3.15%, and they've got about 3.5 hours before they open. All right, so that's what's going on in the markets before we get started. Commentary is we're just going to keep plugging away. I think we're going to have a good trading week. I'm always try to look at the glass half full all the time, and I have to tell you, the euro did exactly what we wanted to do yesterday. Let's take a look. Remember this chart? Absolutely. Remember we were at that resistance and it was a double take there. What happened, my friends? Yes, absolutely. It came down, big red candle. You could see it came back up. Now closed below the 10 EMA, and that was it. History was done. Closed below the 200, retested the 200 to give you a second entry or a reload, and down she went, my friends. Down she went. And 1132. So, yep, nice move on the euro. Today we're looking for a pullback. And we're looking for that confluence area, right? We're looking for that confluence area at the 38.2. We have a daily pivot point, the 55 EMA at 1.1154. We're going to take that. We're going to sell it all the way down to 1.1112. It's a nice 48 pip trade. 48 pip trade. And that looks like that'll do it on this pair. Now, what is the issue here? The issue is that this can turn around and just continue to drop. But we have close to 5.5 hours before London Open. So there's a good chance this is going to go sideways and might give us our pullback. But that's what we're looking for. Let's take a look at this chart. I haven't seen this in a long time. Look at this pound chart. You know, when I opened this chart today, I looked at it and I said, wow, those pivot levels are awfully, together. And I changed the way you fix that on a chart, folks, is just go to a higher time frame and come back and it'll straighten itself out, or it didn't. And I said, William, look at these candles. Of course it's going to be this low range. There's been no price action, none. This is unbelievable. Folks, all we want to do is sell this pair, right? I put in a thing to sell it at 1.2327. I'm not looking to do anything with the pound. Nothing. Not even going there. It's not worth losing your hard-earned equity on a currency pair that is unstable. This is unstable. Stay away from it. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie. Aussie's doing very well today. Nice close below the daily pivot point early this morning. Now we're going to battle this 55 EMA, and we're going to trade this at 0.75, probably 90. And we'll take this all the way down to 75.56. This looks like a nice setup here for the Aussie. No big data coming out of the Aussie today, so this might work out really nice. I will take this down. I have not checked the dollar index today. However, yesterday was at 96.67 when I last looked at the chart, and that was about 8 p.m. my time, which would have been 9 a.m. on Wall Street. So, yeah, this looking good. I like this Aussie pair. This looks like a nice trade setup, and This can work out very well. Remember, the bias is bearish, right? Look at the daily chart, 4-hour chart. The bias is bearish. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. This did exactly what we thought it was going to do. Remember, I said be careful. We didn't know yesterday if this was going to continue to the upside or was going to take it to the downside, and that's exactly what it did. You could have gotten in a couple of spots. One could have got in where we, below that 200. But on that second red candle, you could have taken that there, and you would have put your stop just above the previous candle, and that would have been it. If you did that, you gained all this profit in your pip bank. And it's just worked out great. What are we looking for today? Well, we're looking for a pullback. Let's come up to this 50% Fibonacci level at 1.4685. Look for a bearish candlestick formation, and we'll sell it all the way down to 1.4634. A nice 52 pip trade, 53 pip trade. And yeah, that's what we're looking for. Now, this is the Euro Aussie. What can this do? Folks, this can get to the 23.6 Fibonacci level, that first black line, and turn around and dump. And you have to be prepared for that. Now, being that I'm doing this presentation, I can't put all the options out there, how we're going to trade this. But we know this pair does this. And it's very possible that this might be the only pullback you're going to see. And if you look left to the chart, there is some support there. And now it's resistance, right? So we have the opportunity to take this to the downside. And it could happen way before our preferred entry at the 200 exponential moving average. So looks like an interesting trade on the Euro Aussie. That will be probably on the top of my list today. Let's take a look at the Euro Yen. Didn't do anything yesterday. Very surprised. Looking for this aggressive pullback to the R1. I don't think we're going to get it. I think this is just going to stay sideways. I don't see anything happening here. This is pretty bad price action. It's not doing anything. I'm not going to buy or sell this trade. Now, my bias is to sell it, right? I'm bias bearish. And this needs to give me a pullback. I got to get out of this mess left of the chart, right? We are in a bunch of nasty price action. Well, it's not necessarily nasty. It might be even good. But we need to get out of this zone that we're in, this range. And it needs to break up or break down and give us an opportunity to take a trade. This is not on my list today. I'm not going to do anything with this unless this breaks out about a half hour, an hour when I get to my charts before the London Open. That's how we're going to look at this. Other than that, we're going to just leave it alone and not do a thing. All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. This, my friends, I think left the boat in Asia this morning. And, yep, the boat left the dock, and we were not on board. This is already on the downside, and I don't think we're going to see this pull back up to the 50% at 0.7156. We want to take it down to 0.7111. A nice 55 pip trade, but I don't think it's going to happen, my friends. This looks like this has already made the move for the day, and you know how this pair works. Once it makes its move for the day, it's usually what it is. But I am strong bearish bias. I have no intentions of buying this pair. Now, if you're a counter trend trader, there's a couple of pairs you could have reacted on with, right? Like when that big move hit the pound, right? When the prime minister made some statements and that thing dumped. And all these people, I'm in a lot of, listen to a lot of chat rooms. And all these people are like whining that they were long on the pound. Okay, why would you be long on the Great British Pound anywhere? Right? You don't want to be long on the Great British Pound, folks. It's been bearish for 2 years, and this year it's been really bearish. I mean, I can't understand why are people fighting the trend unless you're a counter trend trader and you wouldn't have taken a loss because you would have gotten out long before you lost, right? Just, that's my 2 cents worth. Probably not much worth, but it is what it is, and we're just going to ride with it. Don't go long the Great British Pound, folks. Don't go bottom fishing. You're going to get, it's not going to be a happy landing. Okay, all right, no pun, no joke intended there. All right, traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs. Thanks so much for joining me today. It is October 11th on a Tuesday, right early in the morning in Thailand. Thank you, traders. It's really been great. Remember, traders, is brought to you through FXCL. FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, I do tweet during the London session at FXCL Alerts 1. That's FXCL Alerts 1 on Twitter. If things are moving, I tweet. If things are not moving, I do not tweet. Traders, have a great trading day. Always remember to trade smart and not hard. We'll catch you in about 24 hours now. Take care. Bye-bye.